Elegant Escape actually won his first 2 hurdle starts. Did that surprise you, Joe, when you've got a horse like that winning over hurdles? Or was that what you expected?
Well, he was bought after 15 pints of Guinness at Punchestown, so he was the only one at the Sale I thought that he stood out at the Sale at Punchestown, and then he come out and won first time out for us at Chepstow, then he went and won at Ascot, didn't he? So he showed everything nicely at home, you know, and he was I think he only won a short head, didn't he, at Chepstow on his first run, and he showed then that he was a real stayer, you know. I think that was 2.5, and he stayed right through the line.
He was a very good novice chaser, where his wins included the John Frankham race at Newbury. Then you go back to Newbury the following year for the what is now the Coral Gold Cup. And he was second to Sizing Tennessee, also trained by himself. So it's another huge day for the yard, Joe. Was it then always an easy decision for Elegant Escape to go from Newbury to Chepstow? He looked like the sort of horse that would be made for the Coral Welsh National.
Yeah, 100%. That was always the plan. And he was, you know, he didn't have the class of Native River or anything, but he was going to love the mud and love the tempo of the race. And yeah, Tom O'Brien rode him for us, and it was a miserable day. It was a wet, Stadium day, really. Once he'd got him up and running, then you knew you're okay. He was a bit steady away, and you just worried that, like, the size of the field, whether he couldn't hold his position. But once he got him up there and he sat sort of third or fourth all the way with a bit of room and travelled, then quite confidence going into it. I remember standing next to Simon Clare and saying, I think this is a certainty. That's going into a Welsh National. And you know, that's how our horses were running at that time and how things were going. And you know, and he duly went and won.
Colin, he went on to run in the Coral Welsh National 2 more times, but was 2018 his finest hour in his career?
I'm sure it was. You know, he wasn't, you know, we've been talking about the other 3 horses. You know, he wasn't in their league at all. He was a good stay-in chaser, that's what he was. And I think we got everything out of him. We John bought him for a lot of money, which we talked about, and we wanted to go and win, you know, big races, and the horse was, you know, up to it. So it was a good day.
I think that was the table day, wasn't it? And I remember we were sat, you'd put us with Alan Phillips, who was the management team of the Welsh rugby team, and he kept saying, you've got momentum, and that's what your yard's doing.
No could do with another one.
The yards from home, it's Elegant Escape, all out for the Tizzards and Tom O'Brien. Elegant Escape is